Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Anime Sekai Podcast. I'm your host, Mikan, and I'm joined by the beautiful.
Ichigo here. What's up,
Yay!
guys?
Welcome back, guys. So, this week,
Welcome back.
we're going to be talking about our favorite anime music. Do you have any favorite animes that you're into that maybe are related to music or anime openings that you love?
I have a huge list, a
I'm
never
excited.
ending list. My favorite song right now of all time is the Demon Slayer opening.
Oh,
I could listen to that on repeat
which one?
all day. The original, the first season, season one.
Oh, okay.
I think it's titled Gurenge,
Yeah.
I believe, by
Yep.
Lisa. Her song is it's beautiful. To me, it's empowering. So if I start my day with that song, I'm always like ready for the day.
Mm-hmm. It gets your
And the
blood pumping.
visuals, yeah, it gets my blood pumping. The visuals on the anime is gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. I
I feel
mean,
like Demon Slayer does that pretty well.
yeah, even with the new season, the new opening, I haven't gotten the title of the new opening yet, but the visuals for it are really good.
Hmm. Yeah, they've
They
always had
warm my
really,
heart.
really, really pretty visuals, which I love. Their animation is. I'm glad because the manga has really good art style, so they were able to put that on the screen, which is really nice.
Yeah, they were able to bring it over. Another favorite of mine is the Spy Family openings for both season 1 and season 2,
Mm.
and then season 1 closing. So season 1 had Mixed Nuts was the opening. The closing was comedy. And then season 2, the opening of season 2 was called Souvenir.
I feel like they really amped up the budget for the season 2 opening because it looked so
They
pretty.
did. They
I was like,
did.
wait a minute, what happened here?
It was
It
gorgeous.
looks really good.
I mean, I could just sit and watch that music video all day. Straight up.
Yeah, no, it looks really pretty. And the song fit really
Those
well. I thought
three.
it was really, really cute.
Mhm. Those 3, Mixed Nuts and comedy, have a upbeat feel to them.
Mhm.
With comedy, it even kind of reminds me of like a nice R&B song, and I like listening to it on my way home.
Okay.
And just kind of, 5 o'clock traffic,
Oh, yeah.
everybody's honking, everybody's trying to rush to get home, and I'm just sitting in my car, bobbing my head, listening to the music, and just taking it one step at a time. I really love Spy X Family opening and Demon Slayer. Those are my top. What about you?
So me, specifically song, because there are some that the song is better than the actual visual. I have to say all-time favorites, I have 2. One would be
Mhm.
Tokyo Ghoul opening Unravel by Ring to Shite Shigure.
Mhm.
Bomb. The main vocalist, TK, for that band, he's got, like, this angelic voice, and I l absolutely love it. It's amazing, and I'm pretty sure usually that's, like, on a lot of people's top 10 openings. Another one that I
Mhm.
was kinda surprised by is Domestic na Kanojo, the opening, I think
Oh,
it's Kawaki
yes.
wo Ameku by Minami.
Uh-huh.
I love that song.
That was such a beautiful
It's so
song.
good. It's so good, and she sings it so well. Those are my top 2, like, as far as
Yeah.
songs go. I think there's other
Right.
songs, I think more so it's the artists that I like or, like, their classics, like, Dororo, I think the first opening, Kaien by Queen Bee. I don't know if you know Queen Bee, but
Yes.
such good vocals. Literally, like, fashion punk, I think they go by, which honestly, it describes it
Mhm.
exactly really well.
Mhm. The opening for Dororo's visuals were also very beautiful.
Yeah, they were really good. But I would have to say ones that I really like that are both the song and visual, like, together is
Mhm.
Bleach. Bleach has just awesome openings and endings as well, but I think it's opening 13, Rambu no Melody by Sid. So bomb, so amazing. The coloring they have, and you'll see my top 3, they have a similar vibe. It's literally the tone of the visuals they have, it's similar colors. So I like Jujutsu Kaisen as well. And the first
Mhm,
opening and second opening, I think the first one's Kaikan Kitan by Eve, and I think the second one's Vivid
mhm.
Vice by I always forget. I think it's Huya Extended, but they all three of those have a similar color scale. Like I don't know how to call it, but the coloring and I think if you see it, I'm pretty sure most people know, but like when you look at it side by side, they have this similar vibe, and it's just really good.
You mean the anime music opening, like the video of the
Yeah, the
opening?
video of the opening.
Yeah,
They have this, I don't know what it's called. I think it's the tone, like the color, the tone of the visuals is just looks similar
gorgeous.
and it's gorgeous. I love it. Lots of action, looks
It's
great.
gorgeous.
But
Yeah, I feel like the opening of an anime is really important to draw the audience
mhm.
in. And I know there are some anime where, quite honestly, I couldn't tell you what their opening was. The anime itself was good, but I don't remember what the
Yeah.
opening was because, if I heard it a couple of times, if it didn't really draw me in, I would skip it
Yeah. No, I agree.
after a
Yep.
while. A lot of the shoujo anime I watch, unfortunately, do that, but with the shonen anime that I've
Mhm.
watched, the visuals and the song itself draw me in and make me want to watch
Yeah, I
more.
agree. I feel like it's almost like a trailer, so they have to make it good, particularly for shonen. You need some, like,
Mhm.
action clips, you need that running clip, where they the clip what they raise their look at the sun with their hand raised, like, all those
Right,
things.
right. It's interesting.
Mhm.
And, even with the anime that are about music, so like Your Lie in April, Utano Prince
Mhm.
Sama, Keon, I feel like those songs really have to draw you in order for you to keep watching the anime about these people making music. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? With Utano Prince Sama, my all-time favorite,
Oh, yeah.
who will stay with my heart forever.
She was obsessed.
Miyano
Still
Mamoru,
obsessed,
I'm
I
obsessed with
guess.
this. Yeah, I'm obsessed with him. A lot of, if not almost all of his songs just draw me in and make me want to listen to
Mhm.
him more.
I remember, like, in Japan, that was all you talked about with that song.
Oh yeah. Utano Prince Sama, I went to every single anime in Japan and bought anything that had Tokia on it
Oh, yes, I
because
remember.
Miyano Mamoru did his voice and it was hard to find his character.
Yeah, and I remember, like, you asked one of our other friends because it was a claw machine and you really wanted something, and I don't know how long we were there for, but I think in the end, he got
A
it.
good 30 minutes.
Like, it was wild.
He did.
It was wild.
He did. I was so excited, and I still have it. Thanks to that friend if you're listening to this episode. I appreciate you.
But yeah, no, there's like some like it's not necessarily about music, but Guilty Crown, they actually made a
Mhm,
specific band called Egoist for this anime, and they did continue to make music or for the other anime, but basically Egoist is made up of I don't know if people know, but Supercell, which consists of
mhm.
songwriter Ryo. Apparently Supercell held sort of like a contest or audition to hire somebody to be the vocalist for Egoist, and they hired Shelly, I believe. She's 17. I don't know how she actually pronounces her name, Shetty or not sure, but she's like a 17-year-old well, at the time, and she became the vocalist for Egoist for this anime, and she's really good. Her voice sounds amazing, and honestly, that's the only reason why I kept watching the show because the music was bomb. Because it kind of went downhill. Like I think there were 2 seasons, but yeah, that second season, it went downhill. But the music was good.
I mean, I'm telling you, if the opening draws in the crowd, you're gonna
Oh yeah.
stay. And mind you, there are even some anime where if you haven't seen the anime fully, you at least know the
Oh
song
yeah.
based off of the music that has been playing nonstop,
Hmm.
especially through social media. I've seen people use Bluebird from
Oh
Naruto.
yeah. I mean, Naruto has a bunch of classics songs.
Yeah, right, but that is the number one song that I will forever associate with Naruto is
Oh
Bluebird.
really?
I can't honestly remember any of the other songs,
Oh.
but as soon
Oh,
as
I
that
know
song
so many.
plays.
Little by Little, what was it? I think it's called Little by Little. I think opening A, I think it's Naruto Shippuden, I'm not sure. I think it was. Diver by Nico Touches the Walls. That's another classic. Great visuals too. I would say actually that one has one of my favorite endings, or it's kind of like a classic ending, Wind by Akeboshi, which is I think the
Mhm.
first ever Naruto ending. I think when people hear that, they're
Mhm.
like, "Oh, I know that song."
Yeah.
It's, like, not my favorite song, but I feel it's such a classic. Same with, I think, Bleach, Life is a Boat by DFU,
Yeah.
that's a classic too. Classic.
There was a TikTok I saw recently where the DJ was, I'm going to say, at a middle school
Mhm.
dance, and he started playing the theme song, or I should say, he started mixing in the theme song to
Oh,
Bluebird.
I think I saw that, yeah. Everyone was, like, jumping
And
up.
all the kids kinda,
Yeah.
jumped in, everybody got super hype, and he went from Bluebird to
Mhm.
Gurenge. Anime music really has that
Mhm.
ability, if you are a diehard anime fan, to just pump you up
Oh, yeah.
and keep you going for the rest of the day,
Yep.
at least for me, you know? Now, what is your favorite soundtrack
Ooh.
from an anime?
I got a few. My favorite soundtracks, Bleach, the song Number One. That's a classic. When people hear that song going on, that's they all start singing along. I really like Tokyo Ghoul's soundtrack as well.
Mhm.
My Hero Academia has a pretty good soundtrack. Attack on Titan. Actually, that's one of my favorite
Okay.
composers, Hiroyuki Sawano. Love him. He was also for Guilty Crown. A recent one, he was composing both the openings and the soundtrack, I think 86. He has done, yeah, a lot. And I really, really like his vibe that he gives, particularly in Attack on Titan. Some of those songs are bangers. So good. What about you? Do you have any favorites?
Some of my favorite soundtracks, anime-wise, comes from Inuyasha
Okay, classic. Yep.
and Fullmetal
Oh my God,
Alchemist.
yes, Full Metal. Actually, Full Metal has some
Not
pretty good.
Brotherhood, sorry, not Brotherhood, the first one. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I feel like, did they use similar
That
soundtracks? I feel like they
first
would.
I think they used similar artists, but the songs were completely different. I still, to this day, have a complete soundtrack set of the very first Fullmetal
Yeah.
Alchemist. Larkin Seal and Asian Kung Fu Generation just drew me into
Oh, you
that
mean the opening?
world.
Oh my God. Yes. Asian Kung Fu
Asian Kung Fu
Generation. That brings back
Generation.
so many memories. Oh, Rewrite is one of my favorite songs
Mine
ever.
too. I love that
So good.
song.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. That, and for Inuyasha, you have Boa Ayumi Hamasaki.
Oh man, another classic. She's everywhere. I remember she was,
She is
yeah,
everywhere.
taken over.
Namie Amuro. Namie
Namie
Amuro.
yeah, Amuro, yeah. Oh man, she
Mhm.
was I have a friend who's, like, obsessed with
She
her.
was
She was also everywhere.
everywhere.
That reminds me of Utada Hikaru. I recently heard her
Yes.
for, I think she's saying Pink Blood in To Your Eternity. Have you seen that one?
Not yet. It's
You
on my
should.
list though.
I think you'll like it. I haven't heard her in such a long time, but she brought back so many memories. I feel like she was honestly one of the gateway people because of Kingdom Hearts and, like, Final
Mhm.
Fantasy. People listen to her and her English is perfect.
She dubbed some of her songs for Inuyasha into
She
English.
I think she has, like, a
So
lot of
if you
English
go back,
albums.
there are a couple of,
Yeah, she
yeah,
has.
she had a couple of songs that were English
Mhm.
versions. It was Hikaru Utada, also Ishida Yoko.
Ishida Yoko.
Do you remember her?
No, I
Mhm.
don't know.
She did quite a few songs actually, but the number one song that I love from her is Open Your Mind from Ah Megami-sama, the anime, Oh My Goddess,
Oh, okay, I know the
that
anime, but I
opening.
don't know the openings. I don't know a lot of openings for, like, shoujo types.
Oh, I got you on there.
Although, one one classic, I would say, Sakura Kiss from Ouran High School Host Club. I feel like
Yep, number
everyone
1.
is like, "That's a
Absolute number
banger."
1 for shoujo. Absolute number 1. Matter of fact, I saw a video the other day where this guy was playing that song in the background, and his argument was, "Why is there no more shoujo that have killer songs as
Yes,
their opening
I
like this one?"
agree. I feel like maybe because shoujo a lot of times tend to be have this generic vibe to it, and
Mhm.
the thing is they're all the same though, and so it's all the same type that's
Yeah.
not, like, hype, you know what I mean? While shonen, I feel like
Mhm.
they do have a similar vibe, a lot of them, particularly ones with that are really shonen type, but because it's more
Mhm.
like hype, it just sounds better overall.
That's true. I could see that. There are some shoujo haruhi. Suzumiya,
Yeah,
the
that's a
mysterious
popular one.
disappearance of
Yep.
Haruhi Suzumiya. Those songs, it was God Knows
I love
and
that.
Lost My
Was God
Music.
Knows I feel like was that an actual opening or
That was
ending?
in the
Yeah, it
anime.
was in the anime.
I
She
don't.
sang it right. I loved that song.
Mhm.
That guitar solo,
There's a scene where she
so
has a
good.
guitar solo and she's performing at the school. I mean, that
Yeah.
song, absolutely
Oh, I love
amazing.
that song.
Some of the other, and these are classic, just,
Oh, we're
to
touching
bring
on the
in some of
classics.
the
All right.
classics. Rurouni
Oh,
Kenshin
yeah.
opening, Yu Yu Hakusho opening, trying to think of some others.
And Pokemon
I
opening is
can't.
a banger. I
Pokemon opening for the
That's a
dub. I did
classic.
not hear and still do not know to this day if I'm assuming the Japanese version has an opening. I've just never heard it.
Yeah.
I've only heard I want to be
The
the
very
very
best.
best.
Yeah. Yep.
That classic. That's the only one I know. And I'm just going back with Full Metal Alchemist. There's one artist that I sang this song on repeat
Mhm.
for a couple of years, and it was Motherland by Crystal K.
Oh, Crystal K. That is
To this
bringing me
day,
back. Oh,
I
man.
am a die-hard Crystal K
Oh, she's a
fan.
good singer.
To this day. Her songs absolutely
Mhm.
gorgeous. Once I started listening to her
Yeah.
more, I started going back to some of her, and not just Motherland, but I started going back to her albums and whew, Crystal K's got me in a chokehold. I'm sorry,
I
but
mean, she's good. She's good.
and she's even done a couple of songs for some dramas, not live action anime
Yeah,
dramas,
just
just
yeah,
normal Japanese
television dramas,
dramas.
yeah.
And even those opening visuals are beautiful.
I haven't heard her in so
I
long.
I just I've got to give my props to Crystal K because she's amazing. She really is
Yeah, no, there's a
to
lot of
death.
artists. Actually, well, Lisa's another one. She's always doing. She's in everything. I
Mhm.
don't know what she's not in. That's a better question. Another one, Aimer. I love her. Is it
Mhm.
Aimer? I never know how to pronounce that, but Aimer. Either
Aimer.
way,
I know who you're
amazing.
talking
Yeah,
about.
but I'm actually more into J rock style type of music, if that makes sense. So I
Mhm.
love, of course, I
Yeah.
talked about Ring Toshite, Shigure, love them. Survive Said the
Mhm.
Prophet. They've done a few Vinland Saga openings.
Mhm.
Amazarashi, they've done a few sort of shonen type songs, or maybe Haikyuu, as well as Haikyuu and My Hero.
Mhm. What about Larkin Seal? Larkin Seal.
Conceal.
They did the opening Ready Steady Go for Fullmetal
Ah,
Alchemist, the first one.
oh, I love Uso by Sid from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The one with the little cartoon animation, the chibi animation. That
Mhm.
one's really popular. That song's really good
That was
too.
cute. The opening was, or the visuals for that was
Yeah.
really cute, I thought.
Also, Gintama has some
Um
bangers. Surprising. Samurai Hearts or Some Like It Hot by Spy Air. Spy Air's also been done quite a few.
With the Gintama visuals, I can do nothing but just laugh
Yeah.
because
But when they're serious, they're serious. Like their openings, the fight
yeah,
scene.
when they're
The problem is
serious.
their openings are
Mhm.
so misleading because you're like, "Oh my god, it looks like an epic." And the thing is, they'll have 3 episodes of, like, this epic fight scenes and story, and you're like, you would have to go through, like, 100 episodes of comedy just to get to those 3 episodes of
Right.
seriousness. I've tried Gintama a few times, I just couldn't, but the music is bomb.
Well, that's what anime visuals, the opening and with the ending, they can be really
Oh, yeah.
misleading. For shoujo, you've got this one person who, in the beginning, they're all kind of lovey dovey, and you're like, oh, okay, they're probably already together. And then it starts out, and you kind of know where it's
Mhm.
going. They got to take time to get to each
Yeah.
other, which I get. But then there are also some anime where it's the opening is real
Mhm.
serious, the visuals are real
Yeah, I
serious,
agree.
and you're like, okay, this main character is going to go through it. And for those that don't understand Japanese, you don't know what's being said if you're listening to the Japanese song. It just sounds serious.
Yeah, that's true.
So, with the visuals being serious and the song sounding serious, you're like, okay, this is going to be a serious anime, and then you get a comedy.
Yeah.
They kind of don't. I mean, they have a comedy that has serious moments. And that's why I think, Spy X Family, the theme songs match the anime
Mhm.
itself because that anime is very lighthearted. It's I'm not going to call it a slice of life because it's not
But
necessarily
it
a
has that
slice of life,
vibe.
but it has
Yeah.
that vibe. It has its comedic moments, it has its serious moments, and then it has its moments that's like, "Aw." So I think the visuals and the song
Yeah.
match very
Yeah.
well.
So I feel like nowadays they have more seasonal anime than long running anime. I mean, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, there were so many long running animes. And I would have to say,
Mhm.
like Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood probably had some of the most consistently good anime openings and endings. Also, Bleach. Bleach just, I don't know what it was, but they had some consistently good anime openings and endings.
I would have to say, although I do like Full Metal Alchemist's opening and
Hmm.
endings, my number one is always going to be Inuyasha
Like,
because
consistently has good like, I'm talking about, like, which
for
show
soundtrack
for
wise.
soundtrack-wise, okay. Yeah, they do have
Yeah,
a good soundtrack.
soundtrack wise and visual wise, Inuyasha had really good openings and
Mhm.
endings. And I'm thinking about them now. You know, that one song with the Ferris wheel in the background.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about, yeah. They do have some classics, like, it's just songs you'll remember.
Songs you'll remember. Another one of my favorite animes, which I will not name, also had really good visuals and songs with that 90s anime. That is my all time favorite.
The anime that cannot be named.
The anime that I absolutely love and adore and
Starts with an
will
S.
probably consistently love and adore. Yeah, no, I really like the visuals and the openings, endings. I remember as a kid downloading them on my old school MP3 player,
Oh, man, the hoops you had to jump
listening
through
to them
just to get a song.
to get those
Yeah, and
songs.
because like, Japanese
Yeah,
songs were really hard to find.
they still are hard
Yeah,
to find.
some like,
It's
yeah, I
only
agree.
been
Some artists are
recent.
hard to find.
And if you have a anime that you really, really like and appreciate and you want to listen to that song all the time, you either have to go to YouTube Music if it's been uploaded to YouTube Music, or you have to go through Spotify. Spotify now is adding a lot more anime music. They even have an anime category now
Yeah, they
where you
do.
can go and listen to all of your favorite anime songs. Maybe not all of them, but a good handful of them. They've broken them down from Hayao Miyazaki to Demon Slayer to Dragon Ball Z to Sailor Moon to Fullmetal Alchemist. Just you name it, it's probably on Spotify.
Especially because now, like, a lot of different artists from different countries, they include all the time. So you could probably find it.
I think it depends on where the recording artist, what rights they have
Mhm.
and where they can send it. Because I know with Crystal K, you can find all of her albums on Spotify, but there are select songs that have been removed from Spotify. Like
Oh,
you
from, like,
cannot
copy
hear
yeah.
them on
No,
Spotify.
some the thing is the
Copyright issues.
Japanese music industry is so strict about certain things.
Mhm.
There's some full songs you can just never find, which is ridiculous to me, but yeah.
Yeah, with the opening for Ouran, you can hear the TV size version
Oh.
of Sakura Kiss
Mhm.
on Spotify, but the full version is not available. You can't even search for it. You can get other people singing it,
Mhm, I see.
but not the
Like, covers
original
only.
artist. Covers will be on there. Even with Tokyo Mew Mew, I really enjoyed the
Tokyo Mew,
opening
I love that.
song for
Still makes me laugh.
for Tokyo Mew Mew. I really enjoyed the opening song for that and the original. Now they have rebooted Tokyo Mew Mew and they call it Tokyo Mew Mew New.
Oh,
That's
Tokyo
a
Mew.
mouthful.
To
Yeah, Tokyo Mew Mew, the original, the opening was called My Sweetheart.
okay. And
And that song was a classic, and you cannot find it anywhere.
mm, yeah, why is it so hard? I mean, they're just really strict
Copyright.
about that.
They're really strict about copyright. The other thing is with some shoujo anime, they even have some characters, at least back in the day. I don't know if they still do this now. They have character songs, if that makes sense. You have anime like Card Captor
Mm.
Sakura. If you've watched the show, you know it's Sakura and then she's got her friend like Tomoyo. Lee Xiaorang and everyone else. They all have their own
Oh, like
songs on the
sort of like their
album.
yeah, hype album, like or not hype album, their hype song, like when they come out or like when they're doing their thing.
No, no,
Oh, it's just
it is a soundtrack that has the opening and ending, and then each character has a specific song that they sing
oh,
in their
they're
voice.
singing. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like their
Mhm.
soundtrack song.
No, it's a
Mhm.
song that's been created. I don't think a lot of shoujo anime does this now, but the only anime that I can think of that is current that might do this is Aikatsu, which
Aikatsu?
is
I have not heard of that.
it's short for idol katsudo or idol
Oh,
life.
yes. Okay, I've seen that. Yeah. Not seen it, but I know of it.
They that anime has each character has their own personalized
I see.
song.
Because yeah, that would make sense
But
for
that is
that.
also a music
Yeah.
anime. Yeah. Or Uta no Prince Sama kinda does the same thing. Each character has their own individual
Where the voice
song
actor
that you see in
sings
the
it.
anime with that
Mhm.
right, with that specific voice actor. They even had music videos for their songs,
Oh,
for
yeah.
their
Yeah.
individual character songs. That was nice.
Oh, and Nana. I mean, it's not fully about
I was gonna
music,
say,
but
if you
Nana's so good.
are ranking the top anime that is about music,
Mhm.
Nana was always listed at the top.
Nana's really good. The songs are good. It's also sad.
Mhm.
I wish they would finish the anime, like, with the
Yeah, I don't think they'll
manga.
ever they would have to reboot it completely.
Yeah. Or I mean, they kind of followed it, I think. They followed the manga pretty well, I believe, until maybe the end. No, I think they still
They
followed it to
did.
the end. But yeah, that's a sad one, but also really nice. Great music.
That one was good.
You know what what anime kinda surprises me? That I don't really watch it, but they have pretty good openings, and they're always on the list of, like, top 10 or, like, top 50 or whatever. Black Clover, oddly, has some
Yeah.
good songs,
Good. Oh, they have good openings and closings, and the visuals for them are really good as well.
and I'm like, "Should I continue
Really
watching
good.
it?" Same. Oh, another one that we both watch, Hell's Paradise. Great opening,
Yeah,
good
the
ending
opening
as
is really
well.
good. It's really good. If you were to rank your top anime based off of the opening
Mhm.
visuals, who would be in your top?
Just by look alone.
Well, I'll say look and song.
Probably with both of those, it would be Jujutsu Kaisen. They have the
Yeah.
best looking and the music is good. I can't wait for the next
Yeah,
season.
I could agree with that. I can agree with that. Mine would probably still be Gurenge from Demon Slayer, straight up. But I would also include Violet Evergarden
Yes.
because the songs and the
The visuals are
visual,
so pretty.
it breaks my heart just thinking about it now.
I need to finish it. I started it but never finished it.
Please finish it because and you can watch it on Netflix. I don't know how you're watching it, but you can watch it on Netflix.
Mhm.
Netflix even added the movie.
Oh, I need to watch it.
It's really deep. The opening alone made me want to finish it.
Mm.
Oh, another one that I really enjoy is Kyokai no Kanata.
Yes. I'm surprised
And
you
I think that's the
know
name of
that.
the song. I think that's also the name of the song. I know the anime is called Kyokai no
Yes,
Kanata,
I love that.
but I want to say the opening is also Kyokai
I
no
think you
Kanata,
are right.
which is rare.
That's true. Yeah, rarely do you have specifically
Well, Uta no Prince Sama, the
yeah.
group, they're called Starish, and so their opening song is Starish 1000% for season 1.
Wait, why aren't they called Utano Prinsama? I feel like that would be a good band name.
I don't know, but
That would be I thought that's what they were
probably
called
because they're all
this
good
whole
looking.
time.
No,
What?
no, the anime is called Uta no Prince
Yeah.
Sama. The group is called
Why would they
Starish.
not call it Utano Prinsama? I feel like that would fit perfectly. That is a missed
So
opportunity right there. I don't know why they would not use that.
Dano Prince Sama is still out there, which makes sense as to why I've not heard Miyano Mamoru for a little while. He's been on that show
I mean, I feel like he's in a
for
lot of
so
things,
long.
so
I love him so much. He's my favorite artist of all time. He's my favorite voice actor, my favorite singer,
I mean, he has a good
the
voice.
visuals for his music
Great
videos.
voice.
Girl, let me tell you something. His music video visuals alone
Like his personal
get me hype every single
music
time.
videos?
Yes, where he does the openings for certain anime, he will then make a music video outside of the anime
Like
opening
with himself
visual.
in it?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
They're so good.
Fangirling right
Oh
now.
my gosh. I am, straight up. Like, I would love to see him in concert one day or just meet him. That is a long dream, long
I feel
away
like you could
dream. Like,
definitely
far, far
go
away.
see one of his concerts. You just have to be in Japan.
Him having concerts is kind of
Oh,
rare
I
though,
see. Well, maybe one day.
because he's mostly doing voice acting. Yeah, maybe one day it would be nice. But I also don't want to be, 60 to 70 years old at a
Right.
Miyano
Being like,
Mamoru concert.
yeah,
Like,
Miyano.
yeah.
Oh, oh, my hip. Oh, no.
But I would love to meet him one
Hmm.
day and just be like, hey, you have an amazing voice. I know you know this already, but I think you should know.
Let me just tell you, just so you know. Yeah. I mean, he's probably one of the more in
Here.
demand voice actors because I feel like people
Voice
know his
actors. Oh,
name.
yeah. I mean, he could just walk in with a resume and they'll be like,
Yeah.
you're hired.
Well, it has to be for like a specific type of character because he does have a very specific
he's
type of
he's
voice.
doing Doma
Uh
right
huh.
now for Demon Slayer.
Oh,
One of I think he plays one of the upper
yeah, I
rank
saw.
demons and his rank's number 2. Girl, I love his voice in that one. Mind you, it sounds like some of the other ones, so I knew it was him,
I
but
mean, his voice is very
his voice
distinct.
just comes across as condescending. He's almost like, I want us all to get along, but at the same time, I will rough you
Oh
up.
yeah, no, he has like I don't want to mess with you
Like, I will
voice.
knock you out.
It's like sexy but scary. Do you know what I mean? Or like it sounds like crazy,
Yes.
like a psycho, like a sexy psycho.
But well, that's only with certain anime. I think with with the shonen anime, if that voice, I guess, is necessary, then that's what he
Mhm.
will use. But for a lot of the shojo, he sounds like a
Mhm.
prince that is just gonna put you on his white horse and just ride you off into
Yeah.
the sunset. That's how I hear
I
his
don't know, no matter what
voice.
character, I always hear it as like they got a little evil to them. Like they're plotting. They're always plotting something.
That's definitely his voice for Doma.
He did
Ah,
like what, Tamaki, right? For Host Club?
he did
I feel like
Tamaki,
it
but Tamaki was always
yeah,
up to
that's true.
something, that's why.
That's very true. That's true.
But his singing voice is completely different.
I need to listen to it. I'm
His
pretty sure I've
singing voice,
heard him sing, but
please.
I haven't like I just need to listen to just that and hear what it sounds like.
There are a lot of songs that he does that I it's hard to even put into
Mhm.
words. It's just really good. That's the only thing I can think of to say.
Are there any underrated like anime songs or openings or endings that you in your personal opinion deserve more?
Yes.
Which ones?
So, my one that I don't hear as often that I consider underrated is from the Monogatari
Mhm.
series, and it's Koi no Circulation. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Circulation.
Damn, eye circulation. Yeah, I never heard of that. I'm pretty sure I know the song though because I do know most of the Monogatari series openings.
This song in particular, polar opposite of the
Mhm.
anime.
Bakemonogatari. So the fourth opening.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's the fourth opening, and Hanazawa does the song.
I think I know that one. Yeah. Any other ones?
Blue
Yes. Oh,
Exorcist.
they have bangers.
The opening in Blue Exorcist is so underrated. It is
Which
so
one? Is it
good.
Overworld? Who which
Was it an opening? It could have been
I
an
think they have like a
ending.
few.
Takeoff was
Yes.
is the
Mhm.
name. That song.
They have I liked most of their
100%.
openings. They had
Mhm.
bangers. Those are those are on my like listen list for sure.
What
I
about you?
think High School of the Dead opening. I like that
Mhm.
one. Also, I don't think a lot of people know this anime. I think this anime in general is kind of underrated, but Inuyashiki, it's about the old
Oh,
man
yeah.
with the robot
Mhm.
thing and then that young kid who like shoots people with his hands. He's like da 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 da. That's literally 90% of what he does in the anime, but that opening, My Hero, I think it's by Man with a Mission. I feel like the visuals and the song are good.
Mhm. Yes. Who would you say is your top anime artist, song-wise?
Ooh, probably right now and for a long time, it would be Rin toshite Shigure. I listen to most of their albums, so overall,
Mhm.
I probably like them. As far as older, ooh, I do
Mhm.
like Asian Kung Fu Generation. I miss them. I feel like I haven't heard from them in a while, in a hot minute.
Mhm.
But probably any like most groups, like J-rock style type of groups are what I'm into right now, or female artists that have a very specific chill type of sound to them
Mhm.
are probably what I listen to right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
What about you?
I think for me, if I were going like older generations, it would be Hikaru
Oh,
Utada
yeah.
because she's
Of
a
course,
classic.
yep.
I'm sorry. Well, it would
Simple and Clean
be
is now stuck in my
Hikaru
head.
Utada and yeah, and Yoko Ishida, and then Boa. Current, I would say Crystal
Mhm.
K and Miyano Mamoru. Guys, you let us know what is your favorite anime songs? What's your favorite openings? What are your favorite
Give us some
closings?
new good any new artists? I would love to hear cool new artists.
Or let us know some past artists that we should listen
Mhm.
to. We will be sure to link all of the songs and artists we talked about today in our description box. So head on over to our description. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We really appreciate it. And we
See you
will
next
see
week.
you guys next week. Have a good
Bye.
week. Bye.